Vento Aureo opens by introducing the famous, most boring JoJo. Spoiler alert, he's not. His morally gray nature is established in his initial interactions with some random people in Naples, retrieving a girl's wallet from a pickpocket, but then taking some of her money as payment to buy a kid gelato. Giorno is the child of both Jonathan and Dio, so his morality ends up being a bit darker than the previous JoJos, with him being more ambitious, mischievous, and a bit more vengeful, while retaining the same Joestar heart of justice underneath all of that. Rather than the common idea of the ends justifying the means, Giorno and the Passione crew show that only the means can justify the end. Vento Aureo isn't a story about being 100% pure like all the previous JoJo's parts, but one about staying true to your sense of justice in a corrupt and evil world. Each member of Passione is marked in some way that disenfranchise them from society, whether that be through loss, neglect, betrayal, or injustice. Despite having these terribly unfortunate events cut their opportunities in life short, all 7 members of Passione don't let that erode away their authentic wills towards justice. And while they do operate within the criminal underworld and commit crimes, they have their own code of morality that keeps them from stooping to the level of La Squadra, the boss's bodyguards, and the boss himself. This very philosophy is what separates Bucciarati's squad from the rest of the members of Passione, scrambling for power, influence, and revenge throughout all of Vento Aureo. Enemies like Polpo and La Squadra are unscrupulous when it comes to harming others, when it comes to pursuing their goals. Giorno and Bruno, by contrast, won't sacrifice innocents or their allies to achieve their goals. La Squadra as a whole perfectly shows what sets Giorno and Bucciarati's squad apart from the rest of Passione. Squadra is willing to sacrifice their lives and well-being to achieve their grander goals of taking over the drug route and getting revenge on the boss. But they are limited by being a reactive force in a Deleuzian sense. When it comes to ethical movements, Deleuze writes about active and reactive ethical forces. And to put it simply, active forces are creative and reactive forces are based out of resentment. La Squadra moves from resentment. Giorno's crew moves from creation, the desire to create a free world without the drug trade. Creation creates what isn't, and fate favors creators. In Giorno and Bucciarati's case, to create a better mafia that actually defends the people of Naples. All this is perfectly exemplified when Giorno ends up showing Mista that resolve doesn't merely require the will to sacrifice, but the will to persist and fight through the darkness to see a path to something greater.